Good morning guys, it's Lara. Thank you so much for watching and welcome back to my channel. So I've decided to vlog today. I'm also gonna show you what I eat. And one of the main things that are happening right now in our house is a construction work because we decided to renovate our bathroom and it's a freaking mess in the house. And I'm gonna be in a few minutes on my way to IKEA because I need to get some stuff and also to a hardware store, and I thought I might take you with me. So if you want to know more about what's gonna happen today, then please keep watching.
Hickey Bear, you going with Papa? You're going with Papa today? You're going together with Daddy to the office?
Hi honey, did you tie the poopy bag to the leash?
Yeah.
Hickey Bear. He's like, what? How dare you? Bye guys.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Love you baby. Bye.
You, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. It's okay, I'm gonna come later. No worries, I'm gonna come later. Bye bye. Oh, now he's running. You know, I have myself an SUV, but when I look at these two guys, they definitely park like dicks. They never ever manage to stay within the lines of their parking space. And the garage is not really big, so sometimes it's really hard to get out. I mean, I always manage, obviously, but I think this is a pretty dick move. Alright guys, I am at the IKEA garage. On my way here I had to stop at a gas station because my car was pretty empty, and I figured before I go up I might tell you a little bit more about the bathroom renovation and about what's been going on this week. The construction company we are working with is a company we've been working with for years now. I used to work at a marketing company, and one of my supervisors is the brother-in-law of the owner of the construction company. So he introduced me and we hired them in past for something small, and we've been so happy, and we have been working with them ever since because they are super reliable. The prices are fine, they always come on time, they always finish on time, so this is really great, and it's always great to have a good partner. So anyway, they came on Monday, I think it was around 1:30 in the afternoon, and they started taking down the tiles. They have shown us that the construction company that has built the flat where we now did actually a poor job because there was literally no isolation on the walls where we shower, and usually the entire wall behind the bathtub has to be isolated as well, and it wasn't. So the company that built the flat isolated only like, I'd say 10 inches from the ground around the bathtub, and that was it. Which of course resulted in mold in the wall. The wall has been wet. I mean, it's been sealed with silicone, but it wouldn't last, and we had so much trouble to clean the spaces between the tiles all the time. We were like, you know, we keep everything clean, why is that happening? And now we understand, because they have been literally growing mushrooms on the wall, so they had to take part of the wall down and they replaced it with a new part, and then they isolated everything perfectly, so it's gonna be great. So we are getting new sinks because we used to have a big sink, and instead of that there's gonna be a dresser with 2 sink bowls on the top. We are getting also a new bathtub, which is a bit bigger, and the rest is going to remain pretty much the same, although the tiles are going to be different. So I love gray, and I also love wood. So when we were planning on renovating our bathroom, I was like, you know, why don't we do something a little bit different instead of the typical white and black or blue and white? I thought about making matte walls and tiles for the floor that look like wood. And Jack was at the beginning a little bit skeptical, but he said, you know, I trust you because you have kind of an eye for shades and for stuff like that. So we've been picking up tiles for about half a year until we found something that was exactly what I had in my mind, and that's basically what we're doing. So if you're from the States, there's one thing you should know. Having more than one bathroom is not a standard in Europe. We are lucky to have a toilet downstairs, and then there is the bathroom upstairs where there's also a toilet. So at least we had our toilet, but fortunately we have really nice neighbors who let us shower there every day, so it hasn't been a problem. Otherwise it would have been a little tough. Yeah, and the reason why I'm at the IKEA today is because I want to pick up a few knickknacks for the bathroom. For example, some flowers. Unfortunately, we have no windows in the bathroom, so I have to pick up some plastic flowers, but hopefully I'm gonna find something that looks pretty good. And I also need new soap dishes, new toilet brush, and also new soap dispenser. Two more things. It is super cold. So as you can see, I have my faux leather jacket and a scarf. And the second thing is I can finally braid my hair, at least on one side. My hair is driving me nuts right now because this is the transition from pixie where you can't do pretty much anything. It is still too short to do something. It is not really a bob yet, and it's a struggle. I know it's a first world problem, but I'm not happy with my hair right now. But today I tried to braid this side, and this is for the first time in days where I actually feel kind of more like myself. So this is my outfit. So I have a faux leather jacket I made myself in black, and the rest is pretty much only dark green. I kind of like the monochrome look, and this shade of green is definitely one of my favorite. So I have a sweater and jeans in dark green and worker boots, and the scarf is something I also made myself. My car is a bit dusty. I guess I should wash it again, but it's been raining very often, so it kind of didn't pay off. I'm actually still at the same garage, but only a little bit further in the back because the hardware store is basically next to the IKEA store, which is super practical. And right now I need to get some more stuff because I didn't love any of the toilet brushes or the soap dishes for the dresser where our sinks are going to be, so I want to look what they have, because in one of the branches of this hardware store I've seen something that I really loved, so I hope they have it here too. If not, the other branch is on my way home, so I can get it there. Toilet brush, very important. It is this stone look that I fell in love with. I'm not sure if it's gonna be perfect for the bathroom, but right now this is something I like. And they had matching soap dish. And somewhere here, hidden in my bag, should be also the soap dispenser, the liquid soap dispenser, in the exactly same look. They also had one that looked like a huge, like a pebble or lava stone. I really liked that, but they didn't have matching soap dishes, so I have decided to go with this square one. Plus I really like geometrical forms lately, kind of. And I also bought this for our yard because our thermometer just died. The way that people were driving today was just nuts. I kept thinking, like, is that the National Douchebag Day? So at some point there was a guy who would drive so close to the back of my car, so if I had to brake for any reason he would have crashed into me. So I don't know what a person like that is thinking, like probably, oh, I have a really small penis, so I have to compensate for it, and I have to drive fast and almost push people because it might shrink, and then I would have literally a vagina. Like, dude, it's not gonna get any smaller than it already is. Just freaking keep your distance. It's dangerous for both of us. So I never got that. But other than that, I'm actually back home much earlier than I thought I would. And now I just realized I might have banned myself from advertising on this video because I used the words penis and vagina. And as we know, nowadays using words like that is not entirely politically correct when it comes to advertising, but you know what, fuck it. I'm a person who swears occasionally, and I use words like penis and vagina. And that's just who I am. I feel like sometimes even swearing, saying the word fuck or damn it or asshole, when you really feel tense, like especially when you're driving in the car, is actually helpful. I've read somewhere that when you drive your car and when you're mad that you should actually swear because it releases the tension and it's actually better for your heart. So basically with all the swearing, I'm just keeping myself healthy. Isn't that a lovely theory? I might even believe the bullshit myself. Anyway, when I'm complaining about a guy doing these things to me, I do not intend to offend anyone, because I strongly believe that both men and women have their share in being ruthless on the road. So it was just a coincidence that the person behind me was a guy, but I had similar experiences also with women, or maybe a little bit different, but I think we all can be dicks sometimes when we drive, and I do not consider myself being the perfect driver. I try to do my best, but I'm sure that in the past, how long do I have my driver's license? I don't know. I think like 24 years, 26 probably. I'm sure that I have done things that made someone mad as well, so, you know. My doggie. I missed him so much. Now I feel complete. So I'm usually not the biggest fan of plastic flowers if I can help it, but as I said, we have no windows in the bathroom, so real flowers would basically die there, so I had to go with plastic. But I think they look pretty good, so I put those little stones on the top of the orchid and on the top of the bamboo, and I think now it looks pretty good because this is normally the surface. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I found. One thing that totally pisses me off every single time I buy something, no matter from which store, is that when they put the stickers on it, it's so freaking hard to remove them. And I kind of feel like sometimes you have to scratch it, and I'm always afraid I might damage the surface, so I really don't like this. But I understand they have to put these on, but it's still so annoying. So if you guys have any tips how to remove these without damaging the surface, I would be extremely grateful. Here behind the snout are the two pants coat hangers that I bought myself today as well. So you can hang on each up to 3 pairs of pants, which then saves a lot of space in the wardrobe. And let me tell you, I have a lot of stuff because I actually never really damage my clothes, and I've been wearing the same size for many years, at least 20 years now. So you can imagine how much stuff I have. Oh, and how cool are these birch bowls? I love them. So we're gonna use them for our burrito bowls, for salads, and also for popcorn. And this is the lamp that I bought for the bathroom. So we had a white plastic lamp, and I found this one so cool because it's so simple. It's like a huge glass bubble, and I just love the simple design. Plus it's gonna be super bright, because you can't ever have too much light in your bathroom, especially if you're putting on makeup or doing your hair. Oh, look how cute he is. He's giving me smooches. Oh, Hercules, you're the best puppy ever. By now I'm pretty hungry. Just ignore the noise in the background because the workers are right now arguing about something. Anyway, I'm roasting myself a bit of seitan. I will not eat all of this because I will keep something for later. And this is the herbs that I put on it. It's seasoning for soy steak. It's really good. Well, and this is what I'm gonna eat the seitan with. So I have here tortillas with chili mix that I cooked. It was kind of a leftover chili. I had some minced soy. I had still some beans, eggplant, corn, and tomatoes that I wanted to use up. So I made kind of a chili, my version of it at least. And now I added coconut yogurt, chives, and the roasted seitan, and I'm gonna roll it just like this, and I'm gonna have 2 of these for lunch. Well, and since the house is such a mess, I wanted to have the lunch at least nice, so I lighted the candle in my DIY table fall decor that I made recently. I'll link down below the tutorial that is on my DIY channel, Montberg TV, if you're interested. And of course I'm having a huge glass of water, but this time it's club soda because they had to turn off the water, and I had some club soda in the fridge, so that's what I'm drinking. But I usually do not like carbonation that much, but you know, it's okay every now and then. This is what Hercules loves doing after I finish my meal. He always pokes me with his snout and makes it clear he wants to make a hop on my lap, and then he just cuddles. He's so sweet. And we're gonna do that for about, let's say, like 15 minutes, and then I have to put on my shoes and my jacket, and we have to go out because Hercules has a date today. A friend of mine has a little doggy princess, and we're gonna meet them and go for a walk, and of course I'm gonna take you guys with us. Hercules and I just came home. It is 6:30, so we've been walking in the woods for 3 hours and we had so much fun. I like Lena a lot. She's such a wonderful person and her doggy is also super cute, and we always talk for hours and we completely forgot the time, which is always great. And I'm going now to the grocery store because we need more popcorn, you know, priorities. And then I talk to you guys later. So I am back at home from the grocery store and I thought we should have a look together at the bathroom because I have no idea what got finished today at the end. So I am already upstairs and here is the bathroom. So the floor, oh, it's so beautiful. I love these tiles. They look like wood, but it's tiles. Super practical, they are matte. And they are not slippery at all, and I just love this shade of gray on the walls. So from what I see is they put this up and they finished all the tiles, and I think they still have to paint everything that's white needs to be repainted basically, and they put up the toilet. Now it finally focused. So they told us we are not supposed to use the toilet today because everything needs to dry and they still need to screw it on properly, but it looks pretty good so far. I'm super happy about that, so I'll keep you guys posted. And once the bathroom is finished, you will get a bathroom tour. Oh, this has been also put up. That's awesome. So my idea with the bamboo is that it's gonna stand here in the corner. And here we have the soap dishes. I think they're going to look really pretty in the bathtub. And the toilet brush with the stone look, I think it goes really well with the entire theme here. So I'm pretty happy with the result so far. Alright, I'm gonna have dinner because I'm pretty hungry by now. Of course, after 3 or a little bit over 3 hours walking in the woods, who wouldn't be? So that's kind of obvious. I'm gonna finish some leftovers. I'm gonna turn the camera so that you can see what I'm gonna have. So I will finish the rest of the potato soup that I still had in fridge. I filmed a recipe for this soup, which I will link down below. And I didn't finish one of my burritos for lunch because it was just so filling. So I'm gonna finish this too, and that's enough because I mean, I'm hungry, but I don't feel like eating too much. Plus, we're gonna have also popcorn. I love this soup. By the way, while I'm eating here my soup, I just realized I've never shown you what I had for breakfast today. But that was partially because if you have watched more of my videos, then you already know the answer. I had my smoothie as usual. And I thought I'm not gonna show it again because it will get pretty fast old if you see it in every single video. So I thought I'm just gonna tell you. And also, oh, there's a puppy. Oh, hello, Hercules. So, and then I also found out what's gonna happen next with the construction work upstairs. So it was originally planned that it should be finished by tomorrow afternoon, but some things got delayed. For example, the dresser that's gonna be there with the sinks on it got delivered only today late in the afternoon. And also they need to bring the wooden plate that's gonna be on the dresser somewhere to get it polished. So of course there's a delay. So they're gonna come tomorrow and seal everything around the bathtub and the toilet, so by tomorrow afternoon we can use our own bathtub finally. And also the toilet upstairs, so whenever I wake up at night I don't have to run downstairs, which is wonderful. But they will put up the cabinets and assemble the dresser with the wooden plate and with the sinks next Tuesday. So in total it's gonna take 8 days exactly. I mean, they won't work on Sunday and Monday, but that's actually pretty long. I did not expect it to go for so long. On the other hand, from what I have seen, they've done a really good job, and you know, delays happen whenever you have some construction work, so you just have to account for it. And as long as I have running water, as long as I can shower at home finally, and I have my freaking toilet upstairs, I'm fine. Look how cute he is. He loves sitting on my lap. He's such a snuggly puppy. Very often when I'm having dinner or lunch, he just wants to come up and he would keep me company. The good thing is he wouldn't steal from my plate, he just sniffs on it and that's it. So I just take him up because he's so freaking cute. There is a tired little puppy. He is completely wiped out, but that's good because I know that he had a lot of fun and he just loves going out in the woods. After dinner, I made popcorn and I put it in these wonderful new bowls, which I love, by the way. And we are ready to watch our film. So we are watching Lord of the Rings, the first part, tonight, because this is part of our fall marathon. I told you in one of my last What I Eat in a Day videos that we start watching several films that have more than just one part in fall, and Lord of the Rings is one of these films. So we finished the day before yesterday, we finished the Hobbit films, and yesterday we started with the first part of the Lord of the Rings, but we never finish a film in one night, especially not the extended version. So we are right now at the moment when Frodo arrived at Bree, and this is where we're gonna start tonight. So this is also where I'm gonna say bye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. If you did, if you liked today's video, don't forget to give it a thumb up. You can also subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet, that would be awesome. And you can also follow me on Instagram. All of my Instagram accounts are linked down below together with a few playlists. And here is my tired little doggie. He's basically snoring. I heard a few snores. And here's my honey. So yeah, thank you so much. I love you guys so much and see you with my next video. Bye!